Hey everybody, Mark here from Pyntek. Today I've got a new Smith & Wesson CSX pistol, and I have my compact holster. If you're new to my channel, appreciate you guys watching. Go ahead and give me a subscribe if you can. If you're a repeat viewer, thank you. It's really appreciated. If you bought holsters from me before, I really appreciate it as well. So this is my compact holster. It's an inside the waistband concealed carry holster. I make all my holsters. Really, my compact holster is designed to be simple, but yet refined. On my business card, I put the art of Kydex, and I hand finish all my holsters. Most of the time is really just on edge work, and I will give you a close-up of all my edge work. A couple key points when I build holsters is, it's really important to round off all those edges and go through and finish them, buff them, sand them, wax them. I put some wax on the end at the finishing process as well. And I like to build my holsters with no snaggle, no 90-degree corners, no parts that are going to catch anything, especially skin, no sharp edges. So when I design all my holsters, I like to do little curves, just right along the back of the sweat guard here. I like to throw in some curves, just kind of whatever the shape of the gun is. I like to just kind of match the shape of the gun. Underneath the trigger guard here, no overhanging Kydex. If you got overhanging Kydex back here, you're going to scrape your finger on there, especially if you do any sort of range practice or dry fire training or practice drawing in your living room. Down at the bottom here, there's no horn. Keep this straight. Anytime you see like any sort of horn up here or anything that's not flat, or even if it comes to a 90-degree corner, this part's going to be making contact with the side of your hip, your thigh, depends on where you carry it. This part up here is really crucial. You really want this to be rounded and smooth. Down here, no overhanging Kydex underneath the trigger guard, but I really do believe in 2 retention screws down here. The 2 retention screws will really help give you adjustability for, creating whatever type of retention you like. Whether you like it just a slide right in, you still get that nice snap from the trigger guard, the retention area. Or you can crank that down where you get more of an aggressive pull. But for the most part, this ain't gonna come down. This ain't gonna come out of the holster unless you pull it out. And again, that's adjustable. 1.5-inch belt clip. You got some rubber washers to help alleviate the tension. And 2, another thing to keep in mind is, I really try keeping the profile of the belt clip even with the holster. No crazy angles. But it's important too that it's actually got pressure against the holster. That way when this is on your belt, you don't want to have a gap where your belt can slide through. So this has got some nice positive pressure against the actual Kydex. So you clip this on, it's on your belt. Again, this is my Kydex. This is my Kydex inside the waistband compact holster. And I will give you guys just a quick little close-up of how it sits in with the gun. Yeah, nice little sight channel in there. You'll be able to throw some aftermarket sights in there. You're going to have plenty of clearance. But yeah, again, simple design. I spent a lot of time, I don't like a lot of straight lines, or, I tried to add all these little curves, just add the curves, the holster, give it some flair. It's a simple idea, but the craftsmanship of really hands-on. And just another one here. This is same thing. It's my compact holster. It's got the carbon fiber black, which is really popular, really sharp looking. Just gives you a little extra. But I got a claw on here. So if you're not familiar with claw, I think I'm going to make a separate video explaining claws. But essentially, your belt's going to go through the belt loop here, and this claw is going to be on the back of your belt, and it just kind of gives it pressure where it keeps everything tight against your body. And then I always do like to throw in an extra screw if the gun's big enough where I can get a 3rd one in there. And that's just because this claw is going to be moving on your belt and with your body, so you're going to get a lot of movement on here when you're moving. So this extra screw just helps keep everything in line. But I do recommend for any holster, mine and anybody else's holsters that you buy, If you find a sweet spot, if you find that setting on any of your holsters where the retention is perfect for you, just throw a little blue Loctite on there, and then you will never have to forget about losing a screw or any of that kind of stuff, because you know there's screws, and if you don't look at your holster, clean your holster and check it every now and then, you will lose some screws occasionally. So all right guys, I really appreciate you guys watching my video. Check out my website, www.pyntek.com. I do a little bit on social media here and there, but I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Slap a subscribe on that button if you can. Thank you.